Hi, well this is the next stage in the restoration on my Honda ST1100. Previously I had fitted a new timing belt, but I wasn't too happy with the corrosion on the engine. And with all the guards in place and the water pump etc, it's actually really hard to get into all the little nooks and crannies to clean it properly. So I've removed all that, as you can see, all the pulleys and the guides, the cover plates, the water pump itself, all the hoses, connectors, all taken off. Quite straightforward, and it just gives much better access. Now, as you can see, I've started to polish it just using a drill and a wire wheel, and it's taken the majority of it off, but you can still see in certain areas it's quite hard to actually get into it with the wheel. All these little recesses and nooks and crannies, all around the kind of hard to reach points, quite difficult to get into. I've got a little Dremel multi-tool with little wire attachments, so hopefully I can get in and get the worst of it off. I'll just bring it out a little bit, let you see the rest of the engine. I haven't really tried to polish the engine as such. It is being painted, but you can see it's starting to bring it back to a kind of reasonable finish. Some of the areas are quite difficult to get into. You'll see these little kind of recesses on the engine case. Very hard to kind of get all the corrosion out of that. I took the exhaust studs off as well. As you can see, I just gave it a quick run over with the wheel, the wire wheel. Just get the worst of the corrosion off before paint. And again, moving round to the back here. A few areas that are quite hard to reach in there, but we'll get to those over the next few days. And on this side you can see the oil filter housing, or the connection point. I've just removed it all and blanked it off with tape. Moving up to the exhaust outlets as well. Quite straightforward, so over the next few days, as I say, I'll polish it all up, get rid of all the corrosion, then I'll degrease it and get it ready for paint. I haven't decided what I'm going to actually paint it with. There seems to be quite a few products out there, but I'll have a little kind of look at it and just decide what I want to use. It actually seems a bit of a waste of time because the engine's covered up completely, so it seems a bit of a waste, but it just means that, you know, I'll be happier in my own mind that the engine's painted and protected. And once I do that, I'll assemble the timing belt and water pump. I've got all the new kind of O-rings and gaskets and little bits and pieces I need, so they're in order at the moment. So hopefully next time you see it, it'll be painted and fully assembled, ready to go back in the frame. Okay.